Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm Prakar back from techris.com, and now today we are going to do another payment solution review, and this time it's PayKun.com. So you guys are well aware that we are doing a series on payment gateway integrations on Android, and this is probably the fourth one that we are doing. So I just found this payment gateway to be really interesting and on par with Razorpay. So we don't see much payment systems, payment solutions as robust and as beautiful. Considering the UI of Razorpay, as this one comes close to the Razorpay standards. So yeah, PayKun offers you a payment gateway, some payment links, and all of the actually basic features that every other payment gateway solution offers in India. Okay, so as far as I know, this is just the domestic version, and yet it does not support an international payment systems. Okay, so let's go. So that's fast onboarding, and you have the transaction rate, which is I guess 2% fixed per transaction. And yeah, the support staff is pretty good. I have been in contact with them for just a few little things, so they have been good till now. Yeah, there's no setup fee that I can confirm, because I am not charged anything, because considering the setup. Features is advanced back off, so sales tracks, you can track your sales. You have quite a few payment methods. Yes, so this is the thing that I wanted to talk about. So this is by far the best payment gateway solution that I have seen, because of the because of the plethora of the payment solutions that you get with this. You have UPI, and this follows every UPI app, I guess. Phone Pay, Paytm, WhatsApp. You don't see WhatsApp UPI often in payment gateway solutions, so but you get it here. And you have net banking and wallet, and the UI is pretty nice too. So as you can see, the website is pretty nicely designed. So yeah, you have the payment links option, which is quite easy if you don't want to integrate it with the your backend and your front end of your website or app like that. Security level, yeah, that is good, but I have to research more on and I'll update you guys once I am done with my research. So yeah, let's get started. So I have already made an Android project, which is this. Okay, so what I have done in this is, okay, so just let me close this so you guys don't get confused. Okay, so I have added a splash screen on this, so it will look something like this. Okay, and then I have a dashboard which will be something like this. So this will give you two solutions, that are the payment links and the payment gateways. Okay, so payment links and payment gateways. Yeah, if you click payment links, it will open an external link in a browser intent, so you can just easily do things. Okay, and the next one is the pay activity. When you click on the payment gateway solution, it will redirect you to the pay activity. So pay activity is nothing but it will collect some information from the the user, that is the merchant, as I suppose, because you are registered on KunPay's website. Now you can enter your seller's phone number, email, I mean your customer's phone number, email, product name and amount, and then hit continue, and you'll get things. Now what this does is, after the splash screen, when you come on the dashboard for the first time, it will ask you for your merchant ID and access token. So you have to enter it, copying from the PayKun dashboard. So let's get on the onboarding process of this website. Okay, so just click here and just click login. So yeah, I have logged in to my dashboard, but first let me show you what goes into the registration process. Okay, so yeah, in the incognito mode, I have opened another window. So first you need to register your email, mobile number, your name and your password, and then you can submit your business type, that is individual or LLC or whatever you are, an NGO, I guess. So yeah, it does support individual sellers, so that is a very good plus point, because Razorpay does not support individual sellers as of now. So yeah, you can register yourself if you are an individual, and you only need your Aadhaar card and PAN card for that. And if you are if your business or company is registered, you will need a proof of registration, and Aadhaar card and PAN card will work fine. And the onboarding process is quite quick, as the company is in a startup stage. So yeah, it does not take much time, and you can personally converse to any of their employees or the support staff, and you can get your things done quickly. Okay, so you just have to register, and they will ask you for a bank statement. You can download it via net banking and stuff like that, which is quite helpful. And the onboarding process does not take more than an hour if you have everything ready. Dashboard now. So this is the dashboard that you get. Well, you have everything here. So you have transactions, you have settlements, payment links, customers, reports, my account, and settings. What you are interested right now is go to the Sandbox, click here, and click on this test mode, and it will give you some Sandbox details, and you need to enter a password. Like let me enter a password, I'll change it later. So like Paris, I'm gonna type Paris. Okay, so I'll just update the password. So this is my Sandbox credentials. Okay, so you just need to click Sandbox login, and it will take you to sandbox.paykun.com. okay, so yeah, you can just copy paste the details that you have filled in here. Oopsie. Official@techris.com, techris.com, and they have Paris. Okay, so it will log you in the Sandbox dashboard. Now what you need to do, the first thing is go to settings, and go to security, and generate a device key. Okay, so just generate a device key, that is click on this and go to your Android project. In the manifest file, you just need to copy this package name, right? You just need to copy this and paste it here. So it will generate you an access token that you need to copy and keep it safe somewhere. I will open another window and keep it pasted here. This is the access token, right? So yeah, I can have a note app, but that's fine. I mean, oops, my keyboard. Okay, so yeah, this is access token, and you have to keep this with you because you will not be able to generate it later. You can with the help of an OTP, but it's good to keep it safe. Now you have to generate an API key. Okay, so you have you will be having an option of generating API key here. Because I have already generated an API key, I have to click on regenerate. So it will send me an OTP that I'll enter it in just a second. So yeah, so this is my access token, and this is my API key. So this is my access token number 2, and this is my API key, which is right. Now what you have to do is you are done with the dashboard. Now you don't need anything from it. Just go to your Android Studio. So just let me close all these. Now what you have to do is just go to the pay section. Okay, so the pay section is nothing but some edit text attached. So this is name, email, phone number, product name, and amount. I have already initialized these in my class and my activity. So name, email, mobile number, product name, and amount. And I've already added an if condition that if any of these are empty, it will not proceed with the transaction. Now if not, let's proceed with the transaction. It's pretty easy to integrate this payment gateway in your Android app. You just need to go to their GitHub section, and what you need to do is just click on app, source, main, and PayKun Sandbox, and main activity.java. Okay, so here you'll get almost everything that you need. But first what you need to do is, I have already opened it here. First we need to import the SDK. Without the SDK we will not be able to do anything. Now you just have to copy these and just paste it here, but make sure that you have the Maven repositories in check. So you have to add the Maven central. So I'll just add it. So I've added the Maven repository URLs. Now you are good to go. Just sync the Gradle. Have I pasted that? Okay, so just sync the Gradle now. It will take some time, and it will download things. And by the way, that's a pretty light SDK, so you don't increase the size of your app astronomically. So yeah, that's pretty light. So as you can see, that was quick. So now you just have to go to pay.java, and when whatever your activity name is, you just need to go to their as I've told you, SDK, Android SDK demo, app source main java com PayKun Sandbox and main activity.java. You just need to copy this. So we are have sending a post request to the servers. So yeah, you just need to copy this JSON object and until here. Okay, you just need to copy and paste it here. Now you have to import the JSON object class and the JSON exception and the PayKun call API, and you have the main activity, but we have pay.this. So we are almost done. Now we have to have the results, that is the callbacks for the the payment output. Okay, so yeah, so you just need to copy this line from subscribe. So yeah, up till here, so all the way to here. So just see, okay, so yeah, so just go out of the main method and you have this. Now you just need to import the global bus class. Okay, so that is the PayKun helper that you need to import, and get transaction ID, which is fine. Now you have to import this, import thread mode main, import events and log, and you just need to replace this main activity from pay. Man, I'll replace it all, and yeah, that's pretty much done. Now what you can do is, when your transaction is successful, you can do your stuff here as they have already told. You just need to have if your message get transaction ID. So this is the message that is passed within this callback method. So yeah, you can just take it and add a message with a transaction ID, and this has quite a lot of things, I guess. So message dot get result dot transaction ID details and set transaction details. You can always set transaction details, and you can get transaction details, I guess, as a data object. So yeah, that's pretty good. So you can have another activity just saying that okay, your payment is successful. Now you have this done, now you have that done, which is all right. Okay, so yeah, that's time to run the app because we are almost done. We have merchant ID, access token, customer name, customer email, phone number, and oh yeah, you can have an edit text with the order number as well, but I have not chosen to do that because that's highly subjective. If you want to do that, you just do it, and if you want if you don't want to do that, this takes the current time in milliseconds, that first hours, minutes, seconds, and then milliseconds, and this will convert that into an order number. So each of your order number is unique because time is linear, obviously. So yeah, so the time, so the order number is unique. So let's run it, and I'll get back to you once it's up and running. So the emulator is up and running, and this is the launch of the app. Now you just have to click the payment gateway, and it will ask you for the merchant ID in the first try. Let me just reinstall it so I can show you guys that what it will ask. So I'll just reinstall this. Okay, so here we go. So in the first try, it will ask you for the merchant ID. Merchant ID, I've already told you how you can get that. So merchant ID, for just the merchant ID, just copy this, and I'm gonna paste this here, and let's go down and talking about the access token. Access token is this one. Okay, so I'll tell you once again where you can get these informations from. So just hit continue, and I'll tell you where you can get it. So just go to your security, and you have to generate a device API key with your package name, and this will be used as an access token, and the merchant ID will be located here. Click here and then copy merchant ID. So this is your merchant ID in the sandbox. Okay, so make sure that your is live is turned to false. If you want to turn it to true, if you want to accept the real payments, you have to do it as true. Okay, so yeah, let's continue with this. So let me just click on the payment gateway, enter a name like TechRiz, TechRiz, email is official@techrisk.com, and let's say a mobile number 12345678910, and the product name is test, and the amount, let's say it's 120. Okay, should be greater than 10 anyways. So it will load up the payment gateway, and it will take some time, and here we go. So it's quite a beautiful UI, and the things are already filled. Now the user can also fill these. Click on next, then you have quite a few things. Okay, so you have let's select the card that we have been given as a dummy card that we can use as in the test payments. So okay, Android emulators lag a lot. Well, okay, so you can get the test card from here, I guess. Here we go. That's 4114. Okay, that's 4111. That's 11114. Yep, I guess that's 4 times. Okay, yeah, that is 4 times. Okay, so 1234 and 1234. The expiry date can be anything in the future, so I'm gonna write like 1022. CVV can be anything that you want, and name can be anything on the card. Type random things. I'm gonna type random things. Okay, so click on pay now. Oh, I just found out that I missed this. Okay, now choose action, which will be success and failed. You click on success, it will show you a toast with this payment successful, transaction ID, and it will show you a toast right there. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's get to the live mode. So I'm gonna show you how you can integrate the live mode in the app as well. So for the first thing that you need to change for going from sandbox mode to the live mode is the isLive method or the isLive parameter that you are passing to the service. Now set it to just true. Okay, so just set it to true. Now the next thing that you have to change is the access ID and the merchant ID. Okay, so the access token and the merchant ID. So this was the sandbox one. So the same steps and the same procedures that you have to follow is for the live one. So you have to go to the PayKun Pay dashboard. I'm going to minimize it. Okay, so you just have to go to this link here, and yeah, so it will log me in, and you just need to go to settings, go to security, generate an API key, though it is not needed here. Now generate a device API key entering your package name. Now you will get the 2 access token, and you will get the access token here. Now the merchant ID, you can copy it from here. It is mentioned the same procedure as you have followed while in the sandbox mode. Okay, so just need to copy paste. Now I have hard coded the string here. Now you can have the user input the strings on their will. I have hard coded the strings here. Okay, so just these are the same things. Okay, so let's get the emulator running. So yep, so let's select payment gateway. I'm gonna select let's select TechRisk and official@techrisk.com, and then let's say 111111111. Okay, product name is test for live, and the amount I'm going to transfer is 10 rupees. Let's see, and hit continue. Now we'll not see that testing badge here. So yeah, so you know that you are doing it right. So now I'm going to use a UPI to show you. Now I'm going to select PhonePe UPI and enter my UPI, and I'm going to click on pay 10. Now I will receive a notification from my UPI app that I will attach some screenshots there. Okay, now I'm almost done with the payment, and the payment has been completed now from my side, from my UPI app. It will soon show to the PayKun dashboard, and here we go. So the transaction has been succeeded. So it is that simple to integrate the live mode in the app as well. let's go to the Sandbox method, and we have the payment links. Now let's create a new payment link. Amount is like 120 rupees, payment for testing. First name is TechRiz, TechRiz. Last name is YouTube, TechRiz YouTube, and then we have an email which is official at the rate, continue, official at the rate techriz.com, and then we have mobile number which is 12345678910. Receipt number is you can have anything for the receipt number. Set expiry date, you can confirm an email on that. So let's make it. Yeah, here we go. Now you just need to copy this payment link. Okay, I'll show you how it looks like. So it looks something like this, which is pretty, which is nice. And then what you have to do is just go to your Android Studio, and then I'll go to the dashboard method, where I have already set an on-click method of link to this one. I'll show you to this card. To this card view, the payment links, I have already set up an on-click method. So yeah, just go to here and then type start activity, and type new intent. We have intent dot action view. Then we have a URI dot parse. Okay, just import the URI class, URI dot parse, and then you have to pass in the the link which is given to you, and then just rerun the emulator, and let's see if this works now. Okay, so it's launching the activity. It had to launch the activity. Now let's go to payment links, and it will open just once. Okay, accept and continue. Okay, no thanks. Okay, let's see if that works. And ta-da, here we are. So that's pretty much it. I mean, the possibilities are endless that you can do with it. So thank you for watching, and make sure that you guys download the Andronix app from the description. It is an app made by us, with which you can install all Manjaro, Ubuntu, Debian, Kali, Parrot, Security OS, and whatnot. You have different desktop environments, XFCE, LXD, KDE, and stuff like that. Full audio support within your phone. You can just do everything that you do on your computer on your phone. So it's pretty awesome. Link to that is in the description. Make sure that you check this payment gateway out, and yeah, thank you, and you can like and subscribe the video if you like. Thanks.